Okay, stream is live. Time to get on to this Zenless for today. There's a few things going on today around Twitch that people will be on so just grab that one. Just setting up, segregating. Go. Oh. Floods in Exeter. There we go. Let's just stick one in. Just set up random videos for today. Wake up Howl. Sure we'll love it. And get on to do just the scratch cards and read the newspaper. There we go. Grab a coffee in the game. I already have my coffee. Let's get additional components on that one. Just get through this. Get on with the game.
Sometimes stopping to take a break can help you go further.
I think I've got to wait till Friday to get the next part of the trust. All I actually want at the moment is just basic materials, so I'm just going to go through and do those. Deploy on that. I should be able to just wipe these down pretty quick.
Bring it on.
That one out. Got one left over here. And then that might finish it, maybe not. And there it's taken out. The only thing is that fast one doesn't seem to let me replay it, so I've got to come back out here. I should put that to Tuesday, mind. Oh, I can give the videotape to Seth at this moment. I am going to do that because I've been waiting a few days, so I've not really been in the game. So I will do that. Where's Seth? Manager, I'm here to rent a videotape. Thought you'd come after finishing work.
I usually stay at the dorm nearby so that I can train longer. I only go home on weekends.
To spend time with your family.
You're going home to spend time with your family on the weekend?
Go with that.
How many people are in your family, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, it isn't exactly taboo. My family's pretty ordinary. Just myself, my parents, and my older brother. My brother's rarely at home, though.
Okay. Do you miss your brother?
Decide. That's rare. Do you miss your big brother?
Manager, can I ask you something? How's your relationship with your brother? Do you ever think he's annoying?
He's alright.
Guess our relationship is alright, but he can be annoying sometimes. Every time we restock, he always weasels me into believing it's his turn to choose the movies. Turns out when I check the bills, he's picked them 4 out of 5 times. That crafty boy has no problem deceiving his own flesh and blood.
Oh, I see. Seems like everyone finds their older brother annoying, which means my family is normal. Though, I didn't always dislike my brother. We used to watch The Big Hollow together when we were kids. We'd even memorize the protagonist's lines.
So he wants the big hollow, I'd imagine.
But that was a long time ago. Now all he does is call me simple-minded and self-righteous.
Huh? Simple-minded? Self-righteous? Wise wouldn't speak to me like that.
Oh, don't all older brothers lecture their younger siblings?
I feel bad for you. I can understand now why you dislike your brother so much. I'm not trying to stir the pot. What about the Big Hollow? You mentioned earlier that it was your childhood favorite.
Yeah! I'm a huge fan of that rookie investigator. Despite everyone saying that the disaster was unbeatable and he wouldn't be able to do anything about it, he never gave up. That's what a real hero of justice looks like.
Come to think of it, I remember the rookie investigator being described as a simple-minded person by other characters in the movie too. Yet, I think that movie needs a protagonist like that when its worldview is so complicated. The Hollow in that movie is reality-defying sci-fi nonsense. They might be bizarre, but even Hollows need to follow some basic rules of physics and logic.
Oh, do you know a lot about Hollows? No wonder you're such a pro. A real film buff makes sure to do their research on the movies they watch.
Yeah, I've done some research because the Big Hollow has such a complicated background.
I couldn't totally understand everything they said in that movie when I was little, but there's one line from the protagonist that really stuck with me. No matter what, you can never go wrong saving someone. When my brother became a public security officer, I thought he would become a hero who fights for justice and protects the innocent, just like what he pledged to do when we were little. But now, well, it doesn't matter. I'll become more capable than my brother one day, and prove that he only sees me as simple-minded because he's lost touch with what's right. When I get home tonight, I want to see if he still remembers the lines he memorized back then.
Huh? Your brother's at home today? And you're going to watch the movie with him? Didn't you just say you hate that guy?
Weekends or family days. I suggested we spend some time watching a movie together.
Right.
I do hate him, but it's not like I've cut him out of my life.
Did you pick this movie specifically because your brother is coming back for the first time in a while?
It's for Family Day, and my parents are going to watch it too. My brother doesn't even care about our family. But if I left him out, I'd be making the same mistake as him. I refuse to be like him.
Sure, if that's what you think. I hope your family movie day goes well. Don't forget to spread the word about our video store. You're welcome to sign up for a family membership with us.
No problem. I'll ask my parents to tell their friends about your store. And I'll recommend it to my colleagues at the precinct, too. I'm gonna go now. It's a pretty long way back home. Catch you later.
Seth leaves in a hurry, and you wonder if there's a chance you'll meet his big brother in the future. From the signs of it, he holds a lot of power in PubSec, so maybe it's better not to cross paths. Seth can now promote your video store. What's he got for me? Oh, it's just because he can promote my store. No, it's because I can. No, it's because I haven't actually opened my store. That would probably be helpful. Still got videos to do and all sorts of stuff here. There we go. Right, back to what I was doing. Did probably want to, but not then take one off and then
Roger. Copy that.
Okay. No.
Roger.
Ah, they're all in range for that one. No. Complete that, just take one off and go back in. Okay, so not that badly, but it'll be alright.
As you will. Copy that. You can't escape.
And that one's down. That was one short, so it should be quicker. There we go. Let me level up some things if I need to now. So I'll used a load of resources leveling up a character before, so. Okay, continue story. We could have a quick look at the. I've still got the main story and the defense to go. Need to go. Meant to be done. Wise. Everything set. All set. Let's go. Yeah, I know. I'm starting that. Combat. Race time.
I'll help you win.
It's
Need
if you need
don't stand ahead.
Only
a mission.
huh? Is something the matter?
If you need
Officer.
Sokaku, ready.
a mission.
Let's take a break.
He is part of the team. I think she was first character I picked up actually.
Alright, all you diesel-loving rascals, watching on TV, listening on the radio, and cheering live, gather around.
Tordo Infernal. Right.
30, 40, or even 50 years ago, a young man performed the miracle of diving into the flames and returning a hero. And in just a few minutes, new heroes will recreate the legendary Torg Inferno. I didn't expect so many people. I'm starting to feel nervous.
Do what you're good at, Proxy, and leave the rest to us.
What's that thing flying around? Good question. Eyes wide open and take a gander at this, folks. To give everyone a front row seat to this grand event, every Torg Inferno is filmed by drones. And this
Right.
year, there's only an unprecedented 10-minute broadcast delay inside and outside the hollow. Enough chit-chat. Let's introduce this year's factions. Defending, we got the Vanquishers, Pompey, Lucius, and Mars. Challenging, we have the Sons of Paladon, Caesar, Lucy, and Lighter. The rules are simple. Charge into the hollow, reach Cinder Lake, and use the Spark Stone to blow up those pesky ether crystals. Whoever completes the ritual first will be crowned Overlord.
Overlord! The finals have been a long time coming. The showdown's gonna be a blast.
You're quite confident, little girl. Do your best, and try not to bore me.
All right, folks, take your positions. The Torg Inferno is officially on! The Vanquishers and the Sons of Paladon are neck and neck as they pass the fork. Can we expect an epic showdown in the hollow? Be careful, everyone. We're about to enter the hollow.
Cinderglow Lake, here we come!
Okay. So this is new, never done it before. So left to move left and right. That button will consume consume fuel to accelerate. And a button to dodge. Okay.
Alright,
Oh, that's dodge, right.
Obstacles detected on the road ahead.
Piece of cake.
Warning. Dangerous buildings above the road
Right
ahead.
past them.
You okay?
Not at all. My hair is full of sand.
That's what you get
Right,
for
there's
being so
speed
slow.
boost up on the side.
There are more and more ether crystals around.
Ether concentration levels are up too. Be careful, everyone. Huh? There's a huge building over
Should
there.
dodge that, right.
Probably
I'm
an
learning.
oil refinery, right? Big Daddy told me this place used to be incredible. Whoa, that was close.
Watch where you're going.
Warning. Fire detected on the road ahead.
I think quite well, right.
Warning. Dangerous buildings above the road ahead.
Ugh, that was a tough track.
Really? Is that all you got?
Just focus on your driving, okay? Watch out. It's getting more narrow up ahead.
Sit tight, Proxy.
Right, so
Sound. The ground's shaking. Everyone,
it's now controlling itself. Some moments later,
Proxy! Proxy! Wake up! Dang, that was quite an impact. Is your...
I'm fine, holding up.
fine. How are you holding up?
I'm alright, just a few scratches. I'll live. The only problem is, it's just you and me now. Lucy and Lighter are missing. When the boulder fell, the ground gave way and collapsed, forming a massive hole.
Master, due to the spatial distortion caused by the severe tremors, you have deviated from the planned route, recalculating your position. Additionally, before the rockfall, a significant release of energy was detected coming from both sides of the road. Please proceed with caution.
A significant release of energy? An explosion?
There were old oil facilities on that path. Did the explosion come from there? What's this? When we fell in here, I got covered in this glittery dust.
Dust. Now that you mention it, Eos is covered in it too. Wait, isn't this stuff the ether powder left behind after a pure ether explosive goes off?
Belle, what did you just say?
Ether
But the Outer
explosion.
Ring doesn't have advanced ether technology, and the city wouldn't sell such dangerous tech to the Outer Ring. So how did it get here?
Since we found this stuff, it proves
We
it
were
wasn't an
sabotaged.
accident.
What? Who did this? But when we were at the starting line, Pompey told me to give it my all and give him a proper challenge. He seemed eager to compete. How could he stoop so low?
Caesar, although we can't jump to conclusions, with an incident as serious as this, there's no way today's race can continue as planned. The drone should have gotten it all on camera. Bernice is watching the race. We have to tell her the truth and get her to call it off.
Understood, Second Assistant. Connecting you now.
Oh, hey, Proxy, it's you. What are you calling me for? Everything looks to be going smoothly in the Hollow, and we haven't encountered any battles so far.
Huh? Bernice, didn't you see what just happened?
What? Did something happen?
Belle, something's wrong. Theory says the footage being broadcast has been tampered with. It's not just ours. Even the footage of the Overlord is fake. The footage from both sides has been swapped out. I don't think this is just about stopping us from winning the Tour d'Inferno.
You're right. It seems the enemy is deliberately blocking information from the Hollow. And there's ether explosives appearing where they shouldn't be in the outer ring. Could they be targeting Cinder Lake?
Are you saying Cinder Lake might be in danger?
Yes, I think Belle's guess makes sense.
Caesar, you're the leader of the Sons of Caledon and our client. So what's the plan? We can try to get out of the Hollow right now and tell everyone about what happened. Or
You're stating the obvious, Proxy. We're heading to Cinder Lake. We can't just sit back and watch. As long as we can protect Cinder Lake, we'll figure the rest out.
Leave it to me.
since you've come to a decision, just leave the rest to me.
Wait. What are you all talking about? It sounds like something crazy happened, but it doesn't make any sense.
Don't worry, Bernice. I'll explain everything to you later. Belle, Caesar, you two should get going.
Let's go.
Let's go, Proxy. We don't have much time.
Detected in the area ahead.
Haha, I do have my other characters.
That was Lucy's voice. Let's hurry. Steel Tusk is waiting for you.
Pump your brakes, boss.
Okay, there's something I can pick up there. That's what I want. I'll grab them.
I have arrived.
Caesar and the Proxy! Seriously? What took you so long?
Are you guys all right?
Boss, don't worry. We're fine. But the collapse just now was not normal. Seems like it was caused by ether explosives.
That's the conclusion we came to, too. Looks like someone is trying to harm Cinder Lake.
Wait! If you're going to Cinder Lake, you need a bike!
Note, I've already detected the coordinates of 3 motorbikes.
That's great news. Proxy, take us there now.
I had another crate back here. Grab the loot in here.
Time to shine.
Leave everything.
Nice one.
I'll handle the rest.
Let's take all of them out. That was it. That's what she does. Hit him up with this.
Not bad. Nothing to it.
There we go. Chain combo.
Only champions make history.
This way. There's a spatial fissure nearby.
Get myself through there.
Biosignals detected nearby.
Let's go take a look.
It's Morse. That's weird. Why isn't he with the Overlord and the others?
Boss, that guy just now was holding a pair of binoculars. We seem to be looking at something at the foot of the mountain. It's where the explosion happened.
Moors, what's your status? Have you seen the Sons of Caledon? Where have they gone to?
Reporting in, boss. I've been monitoring their route as instructed, but I still haven't seen any sign of them yet.
Still haven't seen them. Those young'uns know how to handle themselves. Now that they're facing some real trouble, they can't take it.
Boss? You...
Moors, of course the Overlord is fine. Didn't you see him cut down those ethereals just now with a single slash?
Lucius, enough trying to suck up to me. After all these years with me, you still haven't gotten over those bad habits of yours. Turning tail and running at the first sign of danger, and underestimating your enemies when victory's within reach. As a biker and second in command of the Vanquishers, you aren't fit to lead with that attitude.
Boss, I get what you're saying. I've always been slow to learn. If it wasn't for you, I would never have even seen the shadow of Cinder Lake.
Enough. In the past, you would have fled at the mention of the Tour d'Inferno. But now you've insisted on coming along. That counts as progress. Moors, keep an eye on the Sons of Caledon. We aren't far from Cinder Lake.
Not good. The Vanquishers are way ahead of us.
But by the sounds of it, Pompey knew nothing about the explosion.
Is it
It
just
seems
me,
off.
or does something feel off about that Moors guy? The explosion at the foot of the mountain just now caused a huge landslide. You can see the rising smoke and dust from here, even without binoculars.
Roxy, you're onto something. Seeing something like that would usually cause alarm. Even if Moors was sent to spy on us. It's still weird that he didn't even mention this to the Overlord.
Hey, Caesar, pipe down!
Huh? Who's there?
Moors, time to surrender.
Not gonna happen.
Lucy, I'm up! Dirty trick!
Good work, Piper.
Now we're talking!
Load up and roll.
Now I'm getting some damage.
Direct hit.
Quick rings!
This isn't good. He's trying to get away.
Moors, you coward!
Boss, he escaped through the fissure.
Morse must have had something to do with the explosion back there. What? I've got a bad feeling about this.
Now's not the time for this. Focus on dealing.
Right.
The Sons of Caledon talked a big game about having a showdown, but this has been disappointingly dull.
Boss, you might have a soft spot for that Caesar, but it's their own fault for being so useless.
But dull can be a good thing. At least we won't have to worry about Cinder Lake for a few years. What's with all these ether crystals coming out of nowhere?
The ether aggregation catalyst can accelerate the crystallization of free-floating ether particles. This is tech developed by City Enterprises to increase ether production, and it works wonders in the unique environment of Cinder Lake.
Lucius, do you mean you...
That's right, Pompey. I've replaced your Spark Stone. Cinder Lake will be completely extinguished soon. Oh, and one more thing I almost forgot to mention. When using this catalyst, the nearby ether concentration will skyrocket. Especially for those with a weak aptitude for ether, it will have serious consequences.
Okay.
Lucius, how dare you? You won't get away with this!
How dare you give me a monster?
Another Sky monster. Okay.
Being so corrupted, you still have this much strength.
To think I ever had such high hopes for you. I was blind! Do you understand the impact of colluding with the city's ether companies? What it'll do to this place?
Did you really think we all shared your old-fashioned ideals of freedom and morality? But the weak and the worthless have no place in this age. With the power of ether, I will establish a new order in this leaderless outer ring. A kingdom completely under my control! What is it?
Boss, we found the Sons of Caledon. They're about to reach Cinder Lake.
What? All those explosives didn't take them out? We have to retreat for now. Seeing Cinder Lake snuffed out would have been a 90, but now it's down to a 60. Sorry, boss. Time to say goodbye. At least you'll be out of your misery. Wait a minute. I just remembered. Weren't you disappointed you couldn't face the Sons of Caledon in a final showdown?
Meanwhile,
Warning. A significant increase in ether concentration near Cinderglow Lake has been detected.
What? What's going on?
There aren't
right.
any cameras near
I'm gonna
Cinder
turn him
Lake,
into a
so we
boss,
can't
then I
be sure.
assume.
Damn. Does that mean we're too late?
No matter what, Lucy. We have to get there as fast as we can. Proxy, where are our bikes?
The Fisher took them to a place not too far away. Come with me. Barry, how's the situation at Cinder Lake looking?
Rising ether concentration levels detected. I have also detected that Cinder Lake's heat signature is shrinking.
I knew it! Cinder Lake is in trouble.
We're almost there. Our rides are up ahead.
Smash these up. There we go. Take on that way. My old buddy's still good to go. At least he was holding up. The wheels are a bit wonky, but good hanging in there. Mine's good too. Alright, let's roll out. Good. Sometime moments later.
We're almost there. Cinder Lake is just ahead. Caesar, that's...
Oh man! Hang in there!
The corruption is too severe.
Caesar! Something's wrong with Cinder Lake! There are ether crystals everywhere! What on earth happened here?
It's Lucius. He betrayed me.
We'll get you out now. We can deal with the rest
There's
later.
no time. Caesar, listen. You must protect Cinder Lake.
Now he's a bit mental. Okay.
He's completely turned into an ethereal.
Damn it! This is all Lucius is doing! He's the one conspiring with the Ether Corporation to extinguish Cinder Lake!
That's right. So long as the oil runs out, we can do it.
Warning. Rising ether activity detected.
Right. Smash him with this. What was that? There we go. Caesar took him out. Okay, now he's got some proper. So now I've got to fight that.
Attack mode has changed. Watch out, everyone.
Out of our way, old man! Oh, this keeps up.
Hold on a little longer.
Are you guys okay?
Don't worry about us. Just think about winning. This is the only way for the Overlord to rest in peace.
Understood. Leave it to me. I'll bring home the win.
Next zone.
Come on, face me head on.
Clear the road. Charge right now. And the winner is me. He knows how to get down.
Take a break, Piper. Lucy, I'm up.
You're clear.
So. This guy seems like he's got potential to be pretty hard.
Nothing to it. Not this one.
Only champions in history.
Kick into gear. Buckle up.
Not even close.
Yeah, hit him with a baseball a couple of times.
Come on, just a bit more. I'm here. I'm fine.
We finally did it. But the Cinder Lake, in a few minutes, it'll be completely extinguished.
How ironic. Even with the Sparkstone, it's too far away. There's nothing we can do.
Without oil, what does Lucius plan to do with the old oil field?
Unless a miracle happens.
Okay.
The Sparkstone there.
What? Wait. No. Caesar, you can't be!
Have you lost your mind? You'll die! Caesar! If we can't stay here, we'll just leave!
You're right, Lucy. Even without oil, we can still make a living somewhere else. But what about the people who don't have a choice? I'm sorry, but this is what I have to do.
Right. So the story here then? Basically do a repeat of what this thing's all about.
start to feel afraid.
Wait, there's an abnormal spatial fluctuation nearby. It's like something is coming our way.
It's not over yet. Where is it?
Yo, we meet again.
So she got launched into lava, and now she's all good. Complete that up. 3 days later.
Belle, everything's packed. We're ready to head back home.
Proxy! Good thing you haven't left. I almost missed seeing you off.
Caesar, I told you. Shouldn't have rushed over here. With everything that's happened in the old oil field, you need to be there to keep things under wraps.
I told you I'm just the acting overlord. That day, even though Pompey threw in the Sparkstone that was replaced by Lucius, he was the first one to reach the finish line. The overlord title should be his.
Caesar, speaking of Lucius, any news on his whereabouts?
Nothing yet. We haven't found his man Moores either. That no-good snake. We sent Bernice and Piper to cut him off, but he got away. Looking through the stuff he left behind, we found evidence that he was colluding with an ether corporation in the city, combined with EOS's recordings that day. The old oilfield bikers are well aware of what he did. Proxy, I didn't get to thank you after leaving the Hollow. We saved Cinder Lake thanks to you.
Couldn't have done it without you, Caesar. When Cinder Lake was about to go out, I almost gave up hope. All I could do was watch as you rode away, getting further and further from us.
Hey, don't get emotional on me. I was saved by the fissure hidden under the vent. Isn't it crazy how that went down?
A friend who's an expert on this said that due to the complex air currents around the fissure, ether particles are unable to stabilize, preventing it from being sealed off. Due to the balance between the natural gas and the ether particles, the fissure won't be moving anywhere. It's probably been there for decades.
Diving into the fiery sea, the hero returns valiantly. When the first overlord reached the lake, maybe that's where he jumped in too.
Who'd have thought the legend of the first overlord was true? Well, this was an unexpected discovery.
People back then didn't know about the fissure, and the first overlord probably forgot what happened to him. So that's where the divine intervention part of the legend came from.
True, but isn't the existence of a fissure right in the middle of Cinder Lake already pretty divine intervention-y?
Do you remember what happened after you fell into the fissure?
Parts of it, but it's hazy. I thought I was done for. In the darkness, I thought I would lose consciousness pretty quickly. But I could feel every part of the overwhelming pressure as I passed through the fissure. Then, I saw a light in the darkness and instinctively pulled back on the throttle and sped towards it. Next thing, I came out right on top of you all.
It was unbelievable. After you said, "We meet again," the next thing out of your mouth was, "Lucy, if I die, the Sons of Caledon are yours."
She's always had her eye on taking over as the leader of the Sons of Caledon. And in that moment, suddenly realized that I'd never made that clear before. I thought she'd be relieved, but that lunatic jumped up, shouted, "I don't want your leftovers!" and straight up slapped me in the face.
That was
Okay.
intense. Lighter and I were completely stunned.
My face was even swollen the next day. You guys all had a good laugh about it.
So-
But this time, I really worried you all.
So,
Since you're heading back to the city, let me give you something as a memento.
basilwood, craft made from grass basilwood for the residents of the old Orphan district. It's also an important decoration for the Tour of Inferno. In the center of the rings where the unique image like the holds for some significant. Yeah, falling into the caldera by the look of it.
Oh, it's a sun flint.
Yeah, all of the Sons of Caledon chipped in. It's a shame I didn't have time to help with the weaving. I just drew the design in the middle.
Very
It
meaningful
means a
gift.
lot. I love it.
You're always welcome in the outer ring, Proxy. May you rise from the ashes.
Well, everyone's feeling bummed about you leaving, Proxy. Why not go and say some goodbyes, Big Daddy heard about what's going on at Tour de Inferno over there. Hold on, what is eager to meet you too. Okay. Rough patch. While the oil's flowing smooth, vanquishers might go a bit wild with the old man Bombay gone. We got to stay sharp. Plus, I know I'm not exactly cut out to be the overlord. No worries, you got it. What it takes. Haha, thanks. And Pompey has sealed the deal with other districts. Well, it's less his efforts. If it let his efforts go to waste. About Perlman's situation. Well, it's been improving these days, but he's not fully conscious yet. We're able to chat. But don't worry about it. We'll give you a heads up once he's ready to talk. So much thanks. No worries. Let's stay in touch, Proxy. We'll be missing you. Meet your Proxy and get ready to return. Assume I just have to head back now. Let's go. Should we head back, pal? Yeah, let's head home. As you mentioned, they take us near New Edge, so we just need to focus on driving. Kind of sounds like an end the scrolling painting. So desolation out of ring, so he turns into colours in the original.
I can't see Caesar and the others in the rear view mirror anymore. That must mean we've almost left the outer ring.
Nice escort sort of
Mr.
way.
Wise, leave looking around to me and keep your eyes on the road.
It feels like Cinder Lake was just about to go out, and now we're driving home listening to music.
Seems like a dream.
What's wrong, Wise? You sound a little emotional.
Although we could only prove the fissure in Cinder Lake exists from its effects, apart from Caesar's bold gamble, there really was no other way to save it. But seeing Caesar fall, that helpless feeling, I never thought I'd go through it again, just like that time.
That time.
Wise.
Belle, you really have to admit we're family in moments like this. You must be thinking the same thing. This is the edge of the city. Eos and Ferry are here too.
It's time. Fighting turn in the steering wheel into random play. To road main avenue.
Second assistant, you have deviated from your course. Recalculating a new route home.
Don't worry, Ferry. We're going the right way. The road we're taking now is the real way home.
Car follows the edge, heading to quieter and quieter areas. Road signs show fewer route options, eventually leaving only one destination, towards the ruins of old capital, the edge of a chasm.
Let's go up.
Come on, Eos. Don't forget your scarf.
It feels like we haven't been back in a long time, Belle.
Fairy, do you know where this is?
Search complete. This is the center of the chasm at the edge of New Eridu. The chasm, which preceded New Eridu, was the product of the large uncontrolled hollow disaster in Eridu, often called the Fall of the Old Capital. To deal with the out-of-control Hollow Zero during the fall of the Old Capital, Eridu's leaders at the time detonated the 14 Shiryu pillars from the southwest to the northeast. The power of the explosion sparked a strong geological chain reaction, bringing about the formation of the chasm.
That's right. There's nothing in the chasm that can be corrupted, so Hollow Zero can't convert more etheric energy to expand, which prevents it from getting out of control.
New Eridu could only be built because of it. Without it, if you keep driving from here, you'll end up on the road to the northern side of Eridu, which is really close to the throne quarter. Within 10 minutes, you'll come upon a massive statue
that belongs to the White Star Institute. Turning left before the statue takes you to the former main road number 7 of the Minerva Quarter. On the left side of the road were all the old civilization antique shops that Wise liked to go to. He was just a kid back then, and always fell for fake antiques.
And on the right side of the road were all the dessert shops and snack stores that Belle loved. I couldn't resist Belle's whining and ended up buying more treats than she could ever finish.
I couldn't finish them? As soon as any snacks were placed on the table, everyone would grab them up within a minute. Or have you forgotten?
How could I forget? So, at the end of main road number 7, after you pass 3 security gates, you'll see a beautiful building.
Our teacher is right there. She'll be at the entrance with Eos, waiting for us. She always liked to stand to the right of the building's plaque.
The Helios Academy. That's our real home. It's there now as well, just across the chasm, deep inside Hollow Zero, under the rubble of the old capital's ruins.
Teacher, we're back. It's been a while this time, and a lot's happened.
The wind carries away the unfinished words. Wise picks up Eos, approaches the protective fence, and the bamboo stretches out a small hand and ties the red scarf to the metal net. The colourful cloth dances in the wind.
Master, second assistant, please allow me to express my condolences for the significant individual who has passed away. Should you wish, I can search for her name and accurately determine her location on the memorial monument.
Carol Arna.
That name was not found in the database of victims from the fall of the old capital. Only one matching result was found in the related information. Resulted in the uncontrollable Hollow Zero, leading to the great tragedy of the fall of the city. The main culprit, Senior Research Director Carol Arna of the Helios Academy, along with others involved, will forever be etched on the Pillar of Shame. Speculation. The name provided earlier was incorrect, or the matching information belongs to another person with the same name.
No, it's no mistake. The person officially responsible for the fall of the old capital is Carol Arna.
She was our teacher.
She taught us, raised us. The HDD system and EOS are among her many achievements. She also saved us when the old capital fell. Fairy, didn't you ask us why we wanted to investigate Hollow Zero? This is our reason.
We became proxies so we could collect enough observation data to one day head back to where Helios Academy once stood, deep in Hollow Zero.
We're confident that if there are clues anywhere, it's got to be there.
Belle and I are prepared to swear on our lives that our teacher isn't the one responsible. We have to uncover the truth about the fall of the old capital and clear our teacher's name. She's innocent, because...
Warning, an unknown entity has been detected nearby.
Huh? Now? Who would come here?
You're the head of Section 6, Hoshimi Miyabi.
That's correct.
And you're the leaders of the independent investigation team with the exceptional guide Bangbu. I did not anticipate being bested by you.
We're honored you remember us. But being bested by us, what do you mean?
I am training to be the first to reach the Chasm Memorial. I would like to spend some more time with her, alone.
Maeve goes straight to the monument by the Protect Defense and softly touches one of the names inscribed on its surface.
So you're here to pay your respects to the deceased too?
Yes, my mother.
My condolences. I hope you can find peace soon.
Thank you. But I don't intend to find peace.
You don't want to find peace?
Indeed. I shall not seek peace until all those responsible for the fall of the old capital are apprehended.
She looks over with a piercing gaze as if something quite quietly burns within the depths of her crimson pupils.
I'll catch them all. None will escape me.
That night, with the dust settled, all we have to do now is wait for Perlman to wake up. According to our estimations, the mastermind behind Perlman wants the sacrifice hidden in the monument. The activity of the sacrifice can cause disruptions to the smart crystalline lens. Could the sacrifice have something to do with the Helios Academy? And do we have the mastermind, the monster, and the fall of the old capital tied together? We're inching closer to the truth. Get there in a minute. Yeah, our enemy attacked PubSec officers and even hijacked the court airships. They're not someone for us proxies to handle alone. Luckily, we've got some solid allies. Absolutely, the Cunning Hares, Banbog, Heavy Industries, Victoria Housekeeping, Sons of Caledon, and even the Zuyan and Quinji. With them on our side, we're not doing this solo anymore. Second assistant, forget to mention that most of the reliable and powerful AI companion. Yeah. How could we forget about you? Thanks for the trust, Master. I'm here to help as always. Still don't know what we signed up to when we signed up for that. Alright, no need to force our loyalty in front of me. Haha. It's late now and I got to store to open nightwise. Right. I assume we're going to sleep. And also, I gotta go and sleep as well, apparently. This probably means I've got another time to sleep. Memory trash, teacher, dream, blah. Now, right, okay. Very quick look through. Basically, just summarising what was just said. Right, ballerinas can go up there. The Bangbu fight that I did. Save changes. Just relax, these little guys. No need to worry. Why are you being all sneaky wise? Why is everyone standing at the door? When 18 opened the store earlier, there was a bunch of hand people outside. It almost made me jump. Hand people? Yeah, I looked chilled. They were about to finish a mission. Now really curious about the details of their operation. Me too. Why don't you go check it out? Suspected the Section 6 elites you really took down Nullface in one swoop. I'll have some needles 20% off for all of you. The media tends to exaggerate things, but thank you for your generous offer. We'll gladly accept it. Alright everyone, once you've done eating, let's wrap things up. The sudden situation, been here, been a long day. Please head home and get a good rest. Text 6 for hand reports, just drop off a leave request and your operation receipt in the office tomorrow. Going on a mission with Nagy's awesome free dinner and no paperwork. You're too kind, Chief. I heard Section 5 is still out chasing leads, but they're clocking out already, all thanks to you. So the HSO report predisperses. Who are you? Been a while, Deputy Chief. Oh, so it's you. So sorry, I didn't recognise you at first. I remember you. You're the captain of the independent investigation team. During the Hollow Zero mission, your rank helped us a lot. Thank you. Just happened to be able to help. No need you to be so modest. I heard your team has been pretty active in Hollow Zero lately. The outpost administrators have nothing but praise for you. Small world running into you here. You and your siblings run a video store down the street, right? Have I mentioned that before? Hope it wasn't too forward. I hope it wasn't too forward. I gather intel for Section 6, so my job is to know my partners. Well, I apologise for that. If it made you uncomfortable. It's okay. It's all part of a working on important operations. Appreciate your understanding. By the way, mind if I swing by your store? I have some time off today. Maybe I should rent a videotape. Of course. Moving on. What a nice little store. You got a great collection. Is there anything you would like to watch? All night out last night. Still feeling behind. A movie to unwind my brain would be perfect. I'm gonna watch a comedy. Bob woke up in order to return to his own body. I borrowed your Banbury last time. Your art department upgraded the system for standard models. You've got to fill out the evaluation forms by tomorrow. Just remind that the form was a multiple choice this time. He'll get busted. That's a Banbury fill out again. Distracted from like too many Banbury in this movie. It's triggering my workaholism. I better look for something different. Like, well, it all sounds good. Watching people eat triggers a dopamine release in my brain. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. Right, let's crack through this a minute. Oh, she forgot the videotape. Otherwise, what happened? Boom. Let's go to there. Speak to her again. Barely made it. Made me really relax speaking to her, right, okay. Glad to visit the store today. Bye, manager. I'll be stopping by more often. If we meet in the hollow, I'll be happy to work with you again. Sweet. Right. Back to the video store. Hey, Caesar. Oh, it's you. You're making excuses. No worries, I can understand you. It's fine. So I should be able to. Oh yeah, I forgot loads of people that I can now actually call on. Right. Let's have a look over it. Okay. I am going to call an early stream tonight because I've got a friend and my mod as Subversary on here, so I'm going to raid into that one now. I'm doing it in real life stream, and I'm going to hop over to there. So it's a short stream for me today to hop into there. And I will call my stream today for to hop over to there. So just a short one, and then I can help celebrate that with him. So it will be good. So I am going to hop over. Thank anybody that's been here today. I've seen a few people dip in and out just quickly, and pop in. So I'm going to raid over now. So